Hello everybody and welcome to the 2013 Appreciation Gala here at Cypris Chat. I'd like to thank you very much for coming this evening and taking time out of your day to join us. This is our 5th gala. We have been in existence for 5 official years. Why don't we get an applause for that? Applause! Woo!
I hope she get the
Oh, clap, 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 clap. Okay, okay,
Yay!
okay. I'll clap, I'll clap, I'll clap. Okay, that was good.
Applause.
Hey!
Yay! Applause, applause, applause.
Yay!
Yay! Great job.
So the purpose of these galas is that this is the chance for the Mile High members, the most active members, to come together and invite their friends who have attended their activities and to be able to give appreciation to each other. This is really a big chance for us to say thank you. It's not just an opportunity for me to say thank you because this isn't really my community. I'm just the one who started it. It's really a community that is run by its members. Cypris Chat is a place for non-native speakers to come together and live in an English-speaking community and run the community in English. It's an opportunity for everyone to work together in English. I'm going to give a little presentation today on the 4 principles that we have here at Cypris. I'm going to talk about them and how we've been able to achieve our principles and run our community through those principles. Then, after I give our small presentation, I'm going to give some thanks to some key members. I won't be able to say thank you to everyone, of course, but just a few that are standing out in the last year anyway. Then after that, I will turn the mic over to you guys, and then if you'd like to say a thank you to your tutors or guides or hosts or Cypris or whatever, maybe you have a few words that you'd like to share with us about your experiences here at Cypris. And then after that, Misty is going to give a short speech about her experiences here as a manager and co-founder of Cypris. She'll give her her speech, and then we will have a small gift exchange, and we can give gifts to each other and play around and have some fun and talk about everything and just enjoy ourselves. The whole event should be no more than about 90 minutes, but if you care to stay around and talk more, that'll be fine. Okay, without any further ado, I will go on to the speech section. Okay. Well, Cypris Chat first started in 2008 as a community where I thought it would be nice if my students in my university had the opportunity to practice speaking English outside of their classes. They usually only have about 15 minutes a week to actually speak in English during their classes. Some classes they're able to speak more, of course, but they don't have opportunity at all to speak with native speakers. And so I thought that if they had an online environment that they could speak in and practice online, that they would be able to do that 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and for free. And that was the main reason I started Cypris Chat. It evolved from that because my students decided they didn't really want to come. It evolved to an international community, and it grew from a dozen members to now we've had over 1,000, well over 1,000 members come through the doors of Cypris over the years. We've reached a 5-year milestone, which is pretty much, that's a pretty big milestone, I think, because not many groups in Second Life are able to stick together for that long, be it that they are with funding. Maybe they have funding from somewhere. Maybe they get bored, move on to different projects. But our community has been able to continue on for this long with the same core members from the very beginning for this long, which is to me, absolutely amazing because I can't play a game longer than about 3 months. I get either bored or there's a new game coming out, and I want to play that, or something else comes up, some new hobby or whatever. Maybe I want to learn how to make pizza, and so I'll spend 3 months making pizza, and then okay, now I want to learn how to sew something. And, I've done that my entire life, changing all the time. But this community, I've been very happy to stay with and continue to do this. Now, why do I do this? Why do I continue to be here? A lot of people wonder why I'm doing this, and uh, what's my purpose for doing it. I must have some underlying reason for doing this. I want to get rich or something like that. I have a feeling that people think that I have some alternative motive, ulterior motive to do this. Actually, I don't, really, to be honest. I don't have that much of a motive to continue doing this, other than I really want education to change. I really do. I am passionate about education. I'm more passionate about changing education because I don't believe that the university systems offer the type of education that our founders uh, made back in the Greek times of what education really was, teaching rhetoric and teaching people how to think and sharing their discoveries with their students. Uh, Now it's much more of money and private online university making a lot of money and all this kind of thing. So I think we need a new version of education. And I believe that technology isn't harnessed the way it should be for education. It's a tool that is misunderstood. And I'm hoping that what I do can make it simple enough that educators with limited knowledge of limited knowledge of technology, can actually use something like this and actually create change within their classrooms, in some classrooms, especially with far-reaching places that don't have a lot of money, where we can take a community like this to the countrysides or to countries that don't have a lot of money, and we can connect them to the world so that they can speak English and they can practice English. For the people who are disabled, or the people who are poor, or don't have a job and they can't afford English lessons, but yet they need to learn English in order to get a job, a community like this can actually help them get to their goals and be able to better their life, their quality of life. So that's really what I'm passionate about with this system. Now, I'll explain in just a moment what I'm actually doing with the phases that you see me developing, and you see these new things happening at Cypris. I'll explain that in just a moment of the future of where Cypris is going. But first, I want to talk about the 4 principles and how we have been able to use those 4 principles and how they have helped our community. Now, first of all, we talk about sharing. Our 4 principles are share, respect, respond, and be active. Share. Talking about sharing, I've noticed over the years that we have been sharing so much of our objects and things that we have in our inventory and playing with each other. We've shared stories about our lives, sharing our stories about our lives and our troubles. We've made friends and we've shared with them. All of this brings speaking. And without something to share, you have nothing to talk about. And we've seen so much sharing here in Second Life that we've made such wonderful friends and we've become closer to so many people, more so than we have in our real life for some people. That's been a wonderful thing, and I'm glad that we've been able to use that principle to our advantage. Respect. We at Cypris, I think one of the best things about Cypris is that we respect each other. And we uphold that respect by having means of security. We ban people, unfortunately. But we're able to respect each other, and we come from different backgrounds and different countries. And it's just been so wonderful that so many people from so many countries can come together with all with one goal, to speak English, and we can do it in a friendly atmosphere. Some of us are not actually here to learn English. Some of us are here to learn English. Some of us are here to learn how to teach. Some of us are here to research. So we all have different reasons for being at Cyprus, but we respect each other and we take what we want from it and we enjoy that. So respect has really helped our our community. Respond. We've seen a lot of response from the Mile High members, the officers. On the Facebook group, we have our private community with about 10 members there, and we're daily talking to each other. We're responding through our meetings, our weekly meetings. On Wednesday, we often have Wednesday meetings, and we also talk on the website and message each other and talk about what's going on, who's here, where's Jason, these things. There's been a lot of response going on. I would like to see more response happening, though, because there are a lot of things I don't know that are going on at Cyprus, and I wish I did know. Sometimes I feel a little bit disconnected because I don't spend as much time as I used to at Cyprus, but that's just because everyone has their thing, and so responding is something that has really helped us to keep in touch with everyone else. So that's been a wonderful principle that we've been following. Finally, the most important one is be active. Be active is the most important thing because, of course, if you're active, you give yourself opportunities to practice English. Many people at Cyprus have become active. They weren't active in their real life. In their real life, they don't have opportunity to be active. They don't have a leader to inspire them to do new things, to try new things. Maybe their boss is just somebody who gives them orders, but yet never says, "You're great. Thank you very much. You're doing a good job." This inspires people to do well and to be active. I wish there was more of that in our companies from our presidents and our bosses, that there was more care and more support from our administrative team or whatever. But at least at Cyprus we can get the feel of that. We can get that, and especially here at a gala like this, an appreciation gala, we can feel the thanks. And this helps us become active. I'm inspired by you. When I see activity, when I see learning, when I see people saying that it's changed their lives, or they feel good about something, or they, when I say thank you to someone and they go, oh, yeah, this inspires me to do more because I like to affect people's lives. And so together we're doing that. Be active is, I think, the most important principle of our 4 principles because it really does make Cyprus what it is. So thank you. Thank you for doing all of these 4 principles over the years. I feel proud to be a part of it, and I'm so happy that we're able to continue doing these 4 principles, and I hope that this happens for years and years to come. I will be here. Thank you. All right. Well, that's my short speech for about our 4 principles and about, thank you. How did you like my little presentation with my 4 keywords? Anyway. So.
Excellent!
Yeah, and I didn't write anything down for that one. I just used those 4 words. That's fun. Okay, good. Well, I'd like to say thank you to some people who have not only been active for a long time with us, but also some newer people too that have come and helped us. First of all, of course, I have to say thanks to Misty. Misty has been with me from the very first day of Cyprus, and before that when we were at English Village, and a few of you also were there too at English Village. when I started over there. Misty continues to be extremely active and has been my right-hand girl, I guess you could say. She really tells me everything I'm doing right and wrong, and I mean, uh, she's there every day, all the time, and has been extremely helpful to help me make things better. If I did everything my way, you probably wouldn't get the best out of me. So she has brought the best out of me to do a lot of things. So thank you, Misty, for starting Cyprus Chat Japan also. This is a new thing for us. This is a new region. Cyprus Japan is a place for Japanese who are not yet able to speak English well enough to join us in the Cyprus chat community. This gives them the opportunity to practice and then bridge the gap. It makes the bridge over to Cyprus so then they can speak in English only. So thank you for starting that, and Dory and Okapon and you guys all who have done that. So thank you, Misty. Another person I would like to say thank you to, who is not here, unfortunately, but I'm recording this and hopefully the recording will work. Duke. Duke has also been with us from the very beginning, and he has been active giving his lessons and activities every year, every week. He's done between 1 and 3 activities. He's given us lots of opportunities to practice and be active. He's done the Sunday activity of field trips and taking people out everywhere, and it's just been wonderful for him to be with us and that. So I wanted to say thank you very much to Duke and what he's doing. Another is, of course, Feronimus, who has also been active with us from almost the very beginning. Feronimus, how long? Has it been 5 years? Have you been with us from the very beginning, or?
Oh, I don't know. Can somebody check my
Yeah.
profile? It wasn't too long. It wasn't too long after I started the Feronimus
Yeah,
avatar.
maybe 4.5 years or so, but they're very close.
Maybe.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's been very active, giving his activities and helping, and especially like on the website, giving help and uh, just being here for us. You know, having 3 English professors at Cyprus is quite an interesting thing. You know, I don't know of any place that has something like that. So, and all of us, we're not really doing research so much. Duke has kind of been doing research, I guess. I mean, he's writing his dissertation on Cyprus, but it seems like he enjoys it more than he does his research, because he does seem to enjoy the community a lot. So having the three of us together has been wonderful. Mr. Hammond. Mr. Hammond has been here off and on over since the beginning. He started with us from the very beginning. Uh, when we had Cyprus, he was one of our first supporters along with Shosho. If it weren't for Shosho and Mr. Hammond, we wouldn't have had money in the very beginning to pay for our land. And they were able to give us, at that time it was like $50 to pay for our land. But that was a lot of money back then to pay for our little piece of land. So it was great. Uh, and Mr. Hammond has been so active in helping us with security over the years, and he was our accountant kind of for a while, and now he's been doing security so much, and his interest in becoming a teacher and actually furthering his English studies and becoming a teacher of English has been wonderful to see. I'm really, really happy for your passion for English. That's just incredible, and I think he's going to be a wonderful teacher. He cares a lot about all of you, So that's been wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Professor.
So Shosho has been with us from the very, very beginning, and a great supporter. He has been telling everybody about Cypris over the years, and he's been a model for coming after work and joining our activities and being an active member of our community. And he's just been a wonderful person to have around and be a part of us. He's been supporting us and telling everybody, and you know, having someone around that long is really feels really good, Shosho. And seeing how you've improved over the years has been really inspirational. Thank you for being with us so long. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor.
Now, I'm not going to be able to go around to all of you and say something because it would take a long time. But, you know, Jeff, thank you for your activities and doing your activities and being active with us. And Flo, thank you for joining us. You've been wonderful to see you and have your input with us. And Pink has been around for a long time with us. Nice to see you, Pink, and been doing her activities. Now she's becoming active again within the community. It's wonderful. Dory in her activities. Dory's a couple of years being super active with us and doing a lot. Also advertising on the Japanese websites for Cypris Japan and Cypris, and writing on the blogs. That's been wonderful. And Marga has just started her activities here at Cypris, very new to our community. Thank you very much, Marga, for being with us. And of course, Hiko and I and Yui and Mari-chan and Cube being active members. I'm sure that we can say thank you to you for being active with us and coming to our activities and being with us. So thank you. Did I get everybody? Did I miss anyone? Hope not. Okay. All right. Okay, great. Well, what I'm going to do now is to turn it over to you. And if you'd like to volunteer, and you'd like to say a couple words to thank somebody within the community, or just say a couple of words about Cypris, you're more than welcome to. We'll open the floor up for about 15 minutes or so, and if you'd like to say anything, feel free. So, volunteers, would anyone like to say something? Ah, you don't want to be the first one.
No, I think Flo wants to say something.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
You know, I thought Misty was going
Misty's going
to...
to speak after everybody.
Wasn't
Because-
Misty
At
going
the
to
end.
talk after you?
At the
after
end.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to
Okay,
stand up
I'll
here?
go first.
You guys can come up here if you want to.
No,
if you want
but
to,
I
it's
guess
up to
I
you guys
will.
if you want to.
Whoa!
Just
Whoa!
stand with that.
I'm standing on the
Yeah,
table.
it might be
Hold
difficult
on.
for you guys to stand up and go up there. You can speak from your chair if you'd like.
I'm not going to stand at the podium. I'm just going to stand here because I want to say thank you, you know? God, yeah, I told a few of you, but I've got chihuahua legs now. I'm shivering. I hate public speeches. Anyway, I feel it's a privilege to be part of this learning experience, you call it, Cypris. And I have Professor to thank for it, for creating Cypris, and Misty for running it so efficiently. And of course, for the tutors, for their time and dedication. Thank you. I first came to Cypris in March, I think, of 2013. Became active probably around summer. And then stayed on ever since then and became a guide around October. I love working as a guide here, and actually found out that I'm quite good at luring people in a good sense, of course. I don't have to lie or anything. And this came as a surprise because I didn't know I had it in me. Maybe I have a great gift in talking with newcomers. Maybe next time I go job hunting, I should look into sales. And so, back to my speech. What was I talking about? Yes. One of the greatest things about Cyprus that comes to my mind is that it's peaceful, friendly, and the tutors are dedicated, but relaxed and easygoing. And I think that's a great thing. That's a good thing, very good thing, because I feel it's very important. Well, because if things get too, what's the word, schoolish, rigid, overwhelming, overbearing, students will feel suffocated and won't come back. So I think it's a good thing that Cyprus is, open, friendly, and relaxed. So what I'm trying to say is that I appreciate Cyprus. I'm proud to be the guide. So let's keep it going. That's it for me. Thank you, everyone.
Yay! Fantastic!
Well, thank you. Okay, Mr. Hammond.
Should I say a few words? Yeah, thank you. I'll just stand up here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like Professor said, I've been with Cyprus pretty much from the beginning in 2008, and I really didn't know where to start or what to do with this Second Life platform. I always saw Second Life as being a video conferencing tool, and actually meeting the professor gave me more of a structure as what I could possibly potentially do in the future. And when he told me originally of his plan of continuing education specifically within the English language, as a native English speaker, this intrigued me greatly, and I was eager to come on board to see how I could help. And this was my main problem. What could I do? What could I give the community? And for the first couple of years, I was just kind of hanging around, interacting with people, and it was only, I think it was about three years in, the professor said, why don't you try teaching? And I was a little, I was very scared of the prospect of doing this. But what helps me greatly is being a natural presenter within a large group. And I drew upon these particular strengths as to focus the future of my activities. Well, I can speak to people. I can speak to people that I don't even know, like I've known them for years, and hopefully I can put people who I speak to at ease. So this is basically how I started, how I see the future. Who knows? We can only see what happens, basically. I wanted actually today to give thanks to some of my learners that have been following me and my progress in particular throughout the years. That they're not here today, actually. I'm thinking of Laura. Everybody knows Laura from Poland, and Sorin, who's actually left at this time. But these two particular learners have been very supportive of what I am doing and what I want to do in the future, and they have pretty much turned up to every single session that I have ever given, and I cannot do it without you. We need the community to work together as one, because we can have the best teachers in the world, but if nobody turns up to the event, to the session, to the lesson, the practice session, whatever we want to do here, if nobody turns up, then no further achievement is made. So yeah, I'm in particular thanking Laura and Sorin for following me throughout the years, but really it's giving appreciation to everybody, because we can't do it without you. So thank you, everybody.
Very nice. Thank you, Mr. Henry. That's nice. Okay. Who else would like to say something? Anybody else? 5, 4.
I know
Bad
you're
play.
there. Come on,
Bad
stand up.
play.
Pokemon. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, get on up there.
It's my turn.
Nice walk. Yeah.
Hello everyone. As I'm sure you know, I'm Okapan from Japan. I'm very glad to be here today. I'd like to talk about my memories of Cypress chat. How long have you taken English activities in Cypress chat? It's just 1 year since I came here. When I came to here for the first time, it was surprising that there are many people come from around the world. One of them, I found a cheerful Polish lady. She's good at cooking. I'm also interested in cooking, but I just cook for fun. So I was looking forward to talk with her. One day, she told me about one of Polish foods. It is pierogi, a kind of dumpling. I tried to make it to hear how to cook it. Of course, it tasted great. Then we got both close. But now, she's not here. She's in hospital. I wish she could be here with us. I really appreciate Cypress Chat has given me an sorry. I really appreciate Cypress Chat has given me an opportunity for making friends living in another country. Thank you all very much for your attention. Thank you.
Woohoo! Good job.
Thank you.
Very nice,
That was
Okapan.
great.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we all hope that Laura is doing well, and we miss her. Laura, we miss you. Everyone say, Laura, we miss you.
Laura,
Come back!
Laura,
come
back.
I know if she was here, she'd be wearing a very pretty outfit.
Yes.
Okay. Who is our next victim?
Victim.
Victim?
Who
Come
else
on,
would like
next
to
victim.
come up and say a couple of words? Anybody else? We'll have just a couple more if you want to.
Maga?
We don't have to volunteer people, okay? But you know, if you want.
No, I could say a little more actually, if that's okay.
Well,
with nobody
yeah,
else.
that'd be fine. If you'd like to, go ahead.
Okay, great. Yeah, I actually forgot to thank probably one of the major people that I've been working with over the years, actually, because not only have I started the study group within Cyprus, I have been actually co-teaching with Jeff for a couple of years, and we mainly feed off each other. I help Jeff with the native English side of things, just to confirm that things are correct, they sound okay in the English language, and he gives me the structure to play with, so to speak. How can I explain this? Kind of the correct procedure to go down, the right route to go down, and this has inspired me actually in doing the idioms class, in helping out with the idioms class. This has obviously been Jeff's baby over the years. We don't actually do this now, but we have done this for a number of years, and we kind of started a separate private group because we discovered that some of our learners of the idioms class were a little bit more advanced than the rest of the group. So we took these learners to one side and set up an advanced grammar session, and this is nothing too heavy. This was basically again an informal get together on the discussion of grammar, and this helped me greatly, of course, because I didn't actually study English. I didn't actually. Thank you.
Great, thank you, Mr.
My
Hammond.
pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah, Jeff's activity has been very active also at Atlantis, so you've been quite busy.
I would like to say a few words, if I may.
Sure, Marga, of course.
Yay,
Oh,
please.
sorry, my microphone wasn't on. Yes, of course.
I was thinking why everybody got so silent after I said I want to say a few words.
I forgot to press my button.
Did I bother anyone? Hello, everyone. And wow, I'm very impressed of everything I have heard here, and I'm so happy to be part of this community. I'm glad that actually I have been given the opportunity to volunteer here at Cypris with my little activity. I find that I really belong here, and maybe some people do not know about me. I have been learning English as a second language about 13 years ago. I live in Canada now, and I am a teacher, but totally different area. And I enjoy working here with people as a second language because I can relate to them in many aspects. And what I found very, very nice and wonderful for me is that I learn every day as well. And for me, perhaps all my lifetime, it's going to be a learning journey because I belong in a way to more than two cultures, and I really enjoy being here. And thank you, everyone, and I hope I'm going to see you much more, and all the best for the upcoming years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It
was a speech without, it was a presentation without the 4 points, or the 3 points.
We'll work on that.
Improv. Yes, we will work for sure. Thank you.
Oh, that's great. Good, okay. We've got time for just one or two more, and then we'll have Misty give her speech. Anyone else?
Cubies.
Okay.
Cube, yes.
I'm
Can
okay.
you walk up to the
Cube.
Yeah, can you walk up there?
Walk to the stage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
I'm impressed
Oh,
how many
thank you.
people can walk these days. It didn't used to be like that.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for inviting me to a party like this. Thanks to everyone, I became like English very much. In the future, thank you. So I'll try. Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Great job. Great job.
Thank you.
Yay!
Great job, Cube.
Okay, one more. If there's anyone else, we'll have one more speaker. Anybody?
Okay, and I want to say thank you for everybody, but I didn't prepare anything, so is it okay?
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's fine. I never prepare anything.
Get up there,
I'm
Dory.
always
Okay.
speak from the heart.
Speak from the heart.
Oh,
That's
but
right.
I just stand here. So, okay, I just want to thank you to everybody who always join my activity, like Ai, Yui, Mari-chan, and Akapon, and Cube. I haven't seen Hiko so often in my activity, but I'm sure he's really active in Cyprus. And I always, these days, I'm really surprised at their improvement, their English skills. Very improves a lot, because, and it kind of scares me a lot, because when they come Cyprus at the first time, they speak some English, and they have some English like grammar knowledge or something like that, but they don't get used to speak out, so they couldn't speak much. But these days they have a chance to speak English in Cyprus, and they improve a lot. And I have my activity, but actually, I'm not so qualified to be a tutor or a teacher, English teacher. I know that, but maybe I could be a really good example that everybody can be a host and help. Everybody can help beginners. So I just want to say thank you to everybody, like Professor, Misty, Mr. Hammond, Feronimus, and Pink, Marga, Jeff. You guys always support me a lot, and who else? Mari-chan, Capone, Yui, Ai, Shosho, Hiko, Cube, Flo, you always support me too, and Cube, you guys always enjoy my activity and help me a lot. Actually, having your own activity learns a lot. When I prepare English for my activity, I spent really long time for preparing, because I have to check a lot of things, even a detail, small thing. Do I need to put a before a note card or before this noun or something like that? It helps me a lot too. So I recommend all of you have a little activity by yourself and be very active in Cyprus. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you. Misty, I'm using my real life animation.
I can't wait to see this video, because her mouth and gestures were matching perfectly with what she was saying. It looked great. It really looked great. Yeah, it was really funny. You know, you started speaking, and then your gestures would change at just the right moment.
The video.
Yeah, it's gonna look really good. I can't wait to see that.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Can you cut
No,
that
we
part?
can't. Sorry. No, you're on tape forever. Everybody is.
Forever.
Yeah,
maybe.
archived for life.
Excellent video.
Welcome.
Embarrassing.
Some of the people aren't standing up and speaking because of that. No. All right. Well, we have to move on. Thank you very much for your kind words to everyone. Misty is going to give her speech and words of appreciation now. So, Misty.
Okay. Okay. Okay, hello, and thank you for the introduction, and happy Cyprus Gala. Firstly, I'd like to thank you, Professor Merriman, for giving us this opportunity once again to get together in this marvelous room this year. I probably know more than anyone else in this room how busy you have been in supporting this group behind the scenes, on top of your other increasing obligations. I'm truly honored and love to be a part of this wonderful adventure you have set in front of us 5 years ago. I would also like to give my deepest appreciations for all the people gathered here today and everyone in the group who have been making things happen and actively participating in Cyprus Chat activities. I congratulate you all for your effort and success in helping each other, not only in learning English, but also in improving, bettering ourselves as humans while working together in various occasions. Now, 2013 was a very interesting year for me. Many things have happened in and outside of Cyprus, but probably the biggest thing was the launch of Cyprus Chat Japan. I have been writing Cypris blogs for the Japanese people for years, but with the great help from our beautiful friends Dory and Shosho, we have started to have more Japanese members in my English-only beginner activities last spring. On top of the constant advertisements Dory and I have been placing in Japanese communities, the new members started to bring their own friends by word of mouth, and the numbers started to grow quite rapidly. However, many of them seemed that they needed assistance in their own language, so we took advantage of the international floor in the sky to start a super beginner activity led by Dory. It was then we created a new subgroup, Cypris Chat Japan, to send our own notices. Since then, lots of ideas came and went, but then, last September, I found an empty land on discount next to Cypris Village. It was a bit too large for such a small group, but I was encouraged by some members to get it for the group anyway. It was quite difficult for a while as I felt totally alone in this new task I have placed upon my own shoulders, but the most important thing is consistency. Even now, when things seem too hard sometimes, I'm always encouraged by these faithful new friends who keep coming to the activities with their passion for improving their English. Now, I would like to say to them now, most humbly, that you are really great. These days, we have more help from nice friends we have here, and it is just awesome. Also, we have fortunately been able to support ourselves so far by the help of generous friends who believe in what we do. Thank you very, very much for your support. In 2014 and for years to come, I, as a member of Cypris, would like to see more and more activities happening by more people like yourselves, both in Cypris Chat and Cypris Japan. Yes, you can make things happen. We can do things together. So, let's be active, keep the ball rolling, and see you here again next year. Thank you.
It's in there. That was great.
Oh, a professor was counting for sure, right?
All right.
Oh,
3 parts, 4 parts.
I gotta say something. That was a great one.
Speech.
I hope the video works. You're gonna want to see
Wonderful.
that one again. That was good. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Okay, good. All right. Well, let's move on to the next part of our gala here, our little party. I'm going to just take 2 or 3 minutes to just explain about my plans of the future, where we're going from here in the next 5 years, and what I've been up to and what this means for Cypris. You might have seen me with my tag of Patrona English. You might have heard about Patrona English, and you might have seen this name around when I do my activities.
I love you very much. You're the best.
Yeah. Misty!
Wow.
That was so sweet.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a presentation. Level up.
Yeah.
That was a level up. Boy, nicely done. That was great.
Wow.
I think that was your best presentation ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
That was really good.
That's why she wanted to be the last one.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, really.
Speechless.
You had all the parts. Big plan of Cypris is actually to have a simulation. I applied for 3 grants through the Japanese government to try to get about $100,000 to build this simulation through the education funds of my university and the government. But I was unfortunately not able to get a grant to do that after trying 3 times and becoming runner-up every time. Second, second, second. But I never actually got the grant. The idea of the simulation that I'd like to build is that it's basically like a hotel that we work at and have a job, and some people can be guests and some people can be employees, and we have a English-only environment that you can actually work in, and this is connected to Cyprus. Cyprus is a park. Please remember that Cyprus is a park. Just think of a regular park, and there is a community center in the park. In the community center, anyone can offer English lessons for free. Volunteer, play games, have a movie night, just like a community center at a park. Now, connected to this park are other things. Up until this point, for the first 5 years, I've been working on this park and this community center and making it strong, and so that it'll survive on its own and be able to be run by people like Misty and Mr. Hammond and the others of our officers who can run this while I work on the next phase of this larger project. The idea is that Cyprus is the center for free learning and free practice. And connected to that, we have schools. Schools are connected to Cyprus. At the school is where you learn. You learn at the school, and then you come to Cyprus after your classes and you practice what you've learned. And teachers can also come here and practice teaching too. So right now, I'm working on a model school that other schools can model themselves after or get ideas to build their schools and learn how to connect their school to Cyprus. So I've started this Patrona English School, and I'll be working over there to offer paid lessons like a regular school, and I'll be doing presentations on this, how it's connected to Cyprus and how it works, so that we can invite other schools to connect to Cyprus and bring their teachers here to have more free activities. The idea is that the schools and the teachers can use Cyprus to advertise for their own students, but they must volunteer at Cyprus. So that means it's a win-win situation for everyone. We get more activities, they get more students if they want them, but either way we both win. So in the future you'll be seeing Patrona English more and more, and then after I get Patrona English working, I'll be using that money to build the simulation. So I won't be making anything from this. I'm actually using the money to build the simulation, and all that is basically donating back to Cyprus. I have my full-time job. I have a real life, I mean an outside life that affords me the ability to live and support myself. So I really do want Cyprus to grow. And so if you see me working on other things and I'm not at Cyprus, I am at Cyprus. I am working at least 20 to 30 hours a week on Cyprus. So I do put a lot of time into this community, and I hope you'll understand what I'm doing. Feel free to ask me any questions at any time. You can IM me or on the website, and I will respond to everyone. So, okay. Well, thank you very much. I hope you can understand what's happening at Cyprus. Financially, we're fine. We are going to have to raise more money in the next donation drive. A little bit of a danger zone in the next donation drive, but I'm sure we'll be fine, and we'll be able to raise the money if I plead and beg and get on my knees enough. We'll be able to raise enough money. But yeah, so everything seems to be running well. Okay, well, that is the end of the formal part of our gala this evening. I hope you enjoyed our appreciation and the information that you got today. Thank you very much for attending this. Thank you. And now, and now we're going to have a little bit of fun. Have a little bit of fun. Why not? Okay, so I asked everyone if it's possible if you could bring a gift. A transferable gift that you can give to someone. So you're sitting at a table You're sitting at a table, find somebody at your table and give them your gift. Or if you got a gift for a specific person, that's fine. You can, of course, do that. I'll be giving my gift away to everyone. And it's something fun we can play with, and you can too. So we're in free chat mode now, so just talk and let's have some fun together for a little while, huh?
All right.
Should we just pass on to the next person or something?
We should. Yeah, we should pick us to the right or to the
Why don't we
left.
pick the person to your right and give them your gift? How's that? Make it easy. The person to your
All right. Yay!
Okay.
So
Yay.
the person like Cube should go to
I
Mr.
guess
Hammond.
so, yeah.
So mine will
Thank
be
you,
to
Jeff.
Ferronimus, right?
So Shosho, I'm gonna give you my
And I'm giving
gift.
to Cube, right?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
Okay.
I will go. I will bring. If you have it, I can give it to
There
Jeff.
you go.
Hiko can give it to me.
And before everyone stands up,
You
I'm
can
going to
give it
give
to
mine to
Okapon.
everybody. So.
To me, Hiko to me. Hiko give me.
Oh,
You give.
okay.
Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, someone to your
I
right.
will give you that. I will give to I. I hear you are. Thank you, Professor.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
There we go.
Let's see here. Trying to figure out how to do this.
Oh. Sure. Wait, how should I do? Misty, just wait, please.
Okay.
Thank you, Shosho.
I chant to Jeff. Did you get it, Jeff?
Not yet. I don't think so.
Are we wearing it already?
Not yet.
What happens if I
the
wear
hat?
Misty?
Oh, not yet. I see.
Maybe it's in a box, I think.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, you can open it.
Hiko, my gift is in a box also. You have to open it somewhere. ボックスに入ってるので、
I have another
open
gift
it.
for everybody as well.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was in private mode. Ah, sorry.
But did you guys all get private gifts or something? You're just playing with them on your own?
Let me stand up.
Thank you.
I will give my present to everybody too.
To you and Jeff.
I got a rose from Jeff.
Thank you.
I think he likes me.
Oh my God, Professor!
Okay, I like him too.
You better.
Well, what'd you guys get? I want to see your presents.
How do I? Instructions.
Oh, somebody got a kite. What's that?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oops.
Wow. Wow.
Do it again, Flo.
Machan should present to Yui-chan.
Okay.
Flo, you are so cute.
Okay. Hey, I think I look great with the mustache.
Let's see.
Oh, sorry, Kawa, I didn't see your
But this
message.
is one of
sorry.
my favorite then.
Did I miss anyone?
It is a happy one.